night. It's the final mail call of the year, and I'm watching the weekly rewind from Robo Don't Know at the same time so I can keep myself entertained, because sitting here and editing all these videos and uploading them has been a little heavy, but I should be happy. Look at that. I did the thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to record my mail calls for the remainder of 2024. That was a project I put on myself, and I did it. So I'm proud of myself. This is awesome. And let's just get straight into the arrivals. A little bit of changes here for this episode. You'll hear at the end. All right, peeps. I messed up. I bought without doing proper research. And you will see this as, what was that? October. I picked up the Thompson Art trunks, the one that came back and beat up 17 and 18 back in his timeline. And I was like, yeah, that's the one that's gonna go in my Broly shelf. And then Thompson drops the Unbound Raft, and literally quickly right after the previous release of 5A and 5B. And look at me, stupid. I was supposed to pick that up with the long hair features and all the aesthetic and outfits that he had when he was fighting against Broly, forgetting that long hair version is the one that fought Broly, not this one. I just saw the tank top and was like, that's it. That's the piece, plus all those accessories. So I doubled back, and it was like, in stock right now. It was probably the email. In stock right now, you can get Unbound Raft. After people have been complaining and upset with Omni Store, like I've been hearing and saying in previous videos, and they had it. It was just there. It was available. So I scooped it up, and now I got to choose, do I keep 5A or do I, what was that, Warped Vengeance, or do I get rid of it, sell it off, because I know there are some collectors who missed out, or do I just, figure out a display for both of them, because I have 0 androids. I think I only have like, what, 20? Was that, who's Dr. Juro? I already forgot. Here's Unbound Raft. Thompson Arts keeps knocking them out the park. And let's see what else he drops in the Z universe that I can pick up, because he got me as a fan. That third party conversation is just really, for me, just Thompson Art and Tamashi. I got by the Hobby Genki Black Friday sale. It just lasted long enough for me to go ahead and pick up. As I said, all I needed was Cloud and Sephiroth. Now I have Tifa added because it was like, what, $40? I priced on the screen because I can't remember this moment, but yeah, it made sense to me to just spend a little bit and then added her to the display. But now I need to get one more character, because you never go into a fight against anybody in Final Fantasy, let alone Sephiroth, with just 2 characters. So now here's the Bring Arts Bad QC low reviewed figure number 3, and it's Tifa, man. Faithful Tifa to Cloud side. If they drop Barrett at a lower price, I'll pick it up, because they all got bad QC. That's all I keep saying. Ain't one of them I've seen that's really good. I don't know what Yuffie or Vincent look like. Or even Red 13. Bring Arts, Square Enix, pick up your damn quality section, bro. Real small BBTS haul. I have been waiting for Gambit from Mafex and what is that, 3-0 Mega Man for like 5, almost maybe 6 months now, and I was thinking they're gonna hit the pile of loot before the end of the year, so at least I'll be able to ship this last remaining stock of stuff. No. So in order for me to pay $4 for shipping for a small quantity of items, I made it 3. I added that Revolotech effects pack, what they call the expansion pack volume 1. I don't know if I always need expansion packs, accessories, effects pieces, but look at what this comes for, and I think it was really cheap. Like it came out for a pretty good price. I don't really mess with like guns in the display as much. Like, I'm a fighter. I like the displays with swords and physical combat. So what will I do with this? We'll see. Put it to the side for now. Then we go to Legacy, one of the last items in the Legacy series that I needed, and now the Legacy is spooling down. We won't be seeing these anymore. If you could just one last time re-release, because it was a bad stock, Breakdown. Drop Breakdown once again for us who have not been able to put together a full Menasor. Now I have Gears. Not a favorite character, but he's a cool looking bot. And then lastly, we got this Vegeta, what was he, Awakened Vegeta, Tournament of Power Vegeta. But he does favor some of the aesthetic from Fighting Black. And then people have said that the color of the hair is wrong. Look at the face expressions. They're great looking. They're far departure from the beginning of Tamashi's Dragon Ball Z run, and I'm here to support it with the official releases. I don't always need a Tonson Arts head piece or head sculpt, so I'll pick this whole entire figure up for that, because then you get a whole body with it, except for those ankles. I know the ankles aren't the best. The 2018 Transformers Bumblebee movie that I regret not seeing in the theaters because of Transformers fatigue, at least Bayverse style, still hitting to this day. 6 years later, we still dropping figures, we still getting displays met, and we don't even have the full cast that was running in the beginning of the movie. So all of that to say, I picked up the CEO6, which is the masterpiece iteration of Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie, but with 100 times better deco, because it comes with some die cast, it comes with a different finish, it comes with the extension parts that gives him the proper proportions, and it was only $80. You can't go wrong for $80. This goes at work actually, so because that's why I have Cyber Error. No, is it Cyber Error? Oh no, I forgot it. I have this Bumblebee at work on display. And lastly, we got the SHF Nezuko in from Amazon Japan. I think it was about $50. I'm so bad remembering the prices right now, so we'll just stop talking about what the price may have been. I just say it was a good price, and the price shows up on the screen. I picked this up because $75 for the US retail for Nezuko. I don't see it. I don't see the value, especially right here. There's so much other figures that I believe come with swappable parts that did not cost us $75, and we got a female protagonist from the show in the display in the collection, and I was not about to spend that $75 for it. We'll see. It probably even goes on a super sale later on, depending on how things go, because we've also seen great sales for the Naruto Shippuden figures and characters. Got her locked in. Keep them coming, Tamashi. Demon Slayer, it looks fire. Just make sure we scale them correctly. In regards to pre-orders, Amazon has pretty much the easiest process in terms of pre-ordering. The other side is actually getting fulfilled, but in the meantime, we'll just lock in the opportunity to see how much of the area bots we may or may not keep. I need a combiner in the Autobot side, because at this point I have Menasor and maybe Devastator coming to the Decepticon side. Who stays around, who doesn't, we'll see when that time comes, but I need a versus somewhere in the display, so I most likely will end up keeping the area bots. So I did get at least the first 3 that's out. So we have Slingshot, we got Air Raid, and then we got Silverbolt. Those are the first 3 that have dropped. I kind of like how they're doing this, where they're dropping a bulk of it at one time, so you can get hype and not have to feel like you're waiting how many years it took to build out Menasor. And let's see how these look in person. Prime versus Prime will probably have them last week, and we'll see some videos of how they fare when you put most of the combined mode together, and what's the articulation look like. You know, you can't get anything that has the aesthetic and the shine and sheen of a Masterpiece or even a Legends, but the main line has been doing pretty good at the price point. Let's just hope everything looks good in person when it's done. New year, new changes. 2024 may have been my largest year of incoming figures, which is amazing for the collection and its variety and the content, but also, after doing some accounting, it shows me it was amazing on my income, and not in a good way. So I'll have to prioritize the other areas of investing, and of course this isn't investing in terms of your collection appreciating, more investing in your self-gratification. I'll continue to do a mail call because I enjoy conversing about figures, but instead of everything that gets delivered, I'll focus on the favorites for that month, which could be 1 or 2 figures or a bulk package like BBTS or Hobby Genki, because you know I like my warehouse shipping options. Also, while doing this, let's take them out and see them outside of the packaging and talk about what made me pick them up in the first place. And in between all of that, we still have the 2 cent discussions and the unbox therapy sessions I never uploaded. So there's a heap of content to get up and keep my interest in the hobby and keep it in its place. I just want to continue to have fun. I'll probably do a season 3 update like I have done with prior season videos, and let's just see what the new year brings. We've already seen what items they have pre-ordered and up for arrival for the next year. I'm filming this on December 28th, so this is pretty much one of the last days for the year to see if they have any more announcements and reveals. And a specific Dragon Ball Diamond one came out last night, or was it this morning? Should have been this morning, but came out last night as a little spoiler. So keep your wits around you. It's crazy to think that when we watch these TV shows, we might be getting spoiled from the same figures that we collect for these TV shows. And enjoy what you have in your collection. Let's not get out of our budget and continue to keep build others around us and have fun in those threads that we're all a part of. Anything else, hit me in the comments. Hope y'all being safe. Be easy. The year came, the year is done, and let's get ready for the new one. All right. Peace.
Great job.